In 1889, a vision swept across Native America, a dance to bring peace, a prophecy of return. It ended not in celebration, but in silence and blood. It began with a Paiute man named Wovoka. During a solar eclipse, he collapsed with fever. What he saw became a message for all Native people. Wovoka said he traveled to the spirit world. There, he saw the dead alive, the buffalo returned, and the earth renewed, if the people would dance. This was the ghost dance, a sacred ritual meant to restore balance, not through war, but through spirit and prayer. Men, women, and children danced in circles, chanting, collapsing in trances. Some wore sacred ghost shirts, believed to protect them from harm. Wovoka's message was clear. Do not fight, do not harm, live right. The Creator will renew the world for those who walk in peace. But as the dance spread, the meaning changed. To some, it became hope. To others, it became resistance. Among the Lakota and Sioux, it was a lifeline, a last chance to save their land, their way of life, and their children's future. In Washington, D.C., the ghost dance looked like rebellion. The U.S. Army watched in fear as thousands gathered to pray. They didn't understand the visions. They saw warriors. But the truth? The ghost dance was never meant to be violent. Still, panic spread. Army officials demanded it be stopped. Leaders were arrested. Dancers were harassed. The fear was growing. In December 1890, the 7th Cavalry moved to disarm a Lakota band near Wounded Knee Creek. They were exhausted and cold. The Lakota had danced days before. They believed the prophecy was close, that the world was about to turn. Then, during the disarmament, a gun went off. No one knows who fired it. But the soldiers opened fire. Within minutes, over 250 Lakota were killed. Most were women, children, and elders. The ghost dance ended in smoke. It wasn't a battle, it was a massacre. Wounded Knee became a grave for a vision. And for hundreds of hearts, the prophecy didn't fail. It was feared, misunderstood, silenced by bullets before it had a chance to be heard. Wovoka's message was buried, but not forgotten. Many still believe the ghost dance was a sacred gift, not a political act. It was a call to reconnect to the earth, to remember ancestors, to heal through spirit, not war. Even Wovoka said, the world is sick, but it can be healed, if we live in peace and remember the old ways. For some, the prophecy wasn't just spiritual, it was cosmic. The dance, they said, could open the veil between life and death. They believed the ancestors were watching, that through the dance the worlds could merge and the earth would restore itself. After Wounded Knee, the U.S. banned spiritual practices. Ghost dancing became a crime, but it never truly stopped. In the 1970s, the ghost dance reappeared during the American Indian movement, quietly, humbly, as prayer, not protest. To this day, some Native ceremonies still include elements of the dance. It's not for show, it's for remembrance. The prophecy never promised an easy path. Only this: if the people remember and live in balance, the sacred world will return. Today, the world again feels broken. People search for peace, for ancestors, for something real in the noise. And so the prophecy whispers again, not in headlines, but in hearts, in quiet steps and sacred songs. The ghost dance wasn't superstition. It was a vision of what could be if humanity listened. It warned of disconnection and promised reunion, not through violence, but through reverence. Many believe the ancestors still wait, that the dance continues, in spirit, in memory, in sacred circles far from cameras. The ghost dance was never about death. It was about return, of spirit, of balance, of earth. Some visions are silenced, but they're not gone. They wait for the next heartbeat, the next believer, the next circle. Subscribe to Twilight Truths for more sacred visions and hidden stories. Some prophecies weren't lost. They're still waiting to be danced.